So for the 4 years I ran for federal office, we were the district's 39 counties. It's pretty massive. We're the second most agriculture producing district in America. And I talked to farmers who would always vote for me and ones who will never vote for me and everywhere in between. And I led with antitrust and saying that there's a few multinational corporations that are dictating what's happening on the farm. And I didn't get pushed back one time. And it is something that people feel. That, to me, I don't understand why that is not one of the most pressing issues in our day. It happens in everything. The reason we have ridiculous healthcare laws, it's monopolies. The reason in agriculture, why farmers are getting squeezed on both the input side and the market side. And during COVID, there was the biggest spotlight on these meat packing plants. So they're charging the most for consumers they ever have in history for meat. They have the workers work in ridiculously tough situations for the same wage as when my family moved to Sioux City in 1984. So 4 decades of the same wage. And then you have the farmers being squeezed on this side. And so that's what I was trying to do, is talk about how consumers, how workers and farmers should all come together and build this coalition. And I mean, there's also in rural parts of Iowa and across the Midwest, grocery stores we're losing grocery stores. Dollar Generals are coming in, undercutting our so they don't sell fresh produce or fresh meat. I mean, that's going to rise healthcare costs when we don't eat healthy. And so all of this is intertwined. And I see what we saw last fall with the Striketober and all the unions fighting for workers' rights and everything. There's something out there. And then you have something that happens like the Virginia election, the gubernatorial election, and we lose an economic populist message. And to me, when Democrats lose the economic populist message, we lose races. And that is something that to me as a Democrat, I struggle with, because I'm like, if you're going to lose that message, then why are you a Democrat?
And unfortunately, that is the big difference between where you are in the United States. You know, an Iowan Democrat, a Wisconsinite Democrat, a Minnesotan Democrat, there is a huge difference versus Democrats that are in states like California, New York, even Florida.
South Florida.
Yeah, there's this propensity for their voices to be way too loud in the matter of discourse. And the people whose voices really need to be the loudest right now as we conclude this conversation are voices like yourself that are in support of things like what Chris Smalls and the Amazon workers just did the other day.
Thanks for watching. If you want to support our mission to transform politics into service, please like this video, subscribe, follow us on social media, and consider joining our Patreon, where you'll get early access to our interviews as well as other exclusive content. Links are in the description. Peace out.